Monday morning to all of you. This is Sunaina Vora, Youth and Family Life Coach from Athena Life Coaching. A question that I am seeing repeated very often, and recently I was coaching a young girl and her mom came in to talk to me privately and she said, I'd like you to deal with a particular issue with my daughter. And I said, what is that issue? And she said, I suspect that my daughter is very conscious of her weight and especially her arms, and she tends to wear long sleeves because she is extremely conscious. I have been coaching her daughter for a couple of sessions, and this is something that the daughter had not mentioned to me. So what sort of rang my alarm bells and what I'd like to share with all of you today are the 5 points. The first thing is when we suspect or when we imagine an issue that a child might be facing. So it might not be true. There is the possibility that for your child that issue is actually a non-issue. So the second point is, please do not create a problem where none exists. And I can share the example when I was newly married and my husband would appear disturbed or unhappy, and he would come home from work and I would just imagine that he was unhappy because something I said the day before or the day before. So I used to imagine or suspect that it was because of me that he was unhappy. When one day he sat me down and he said, I promise you, I will tell you, I will communicate with you if there is an issue I have with you. It might be a work issue or something else. I might tend to go into caves, and that's a completely different topic. But the point of the matter is, we sometimes tend to imagine or suspect or think there are problems where there are none. So be mindful of that. The third thing is, sometimes parents tend to reflect our own weaknesses of our children. So if I am conscious of something, of my fat arms or of my complexion or something else, we think our child might be suffering from that, when probably your child is not even aware of conscious of that. So what we think of as a weakness, we tend to think our child is suffering from the same thing. So be wary of that. The fourth thing is, please refrain from being helicopter parents where you are trying to read too much into everything that your child is going through. So your child might not actually be conscious about her arms or her body or a figure, and she might just be this confident person. But because we as helicopter parents tend to worry about every little nitty-gritty that a child is going through, we tend to think the worst of the situation. So coming to the last point and the fifth point, the most important thing as parents that we can do for our child is to trust our child, to know innately if whatever they're going through, that they can come through also. That's not about you not supporting your child or not encouraging your child, but to hold that space of trust and confidence in your child and know that whatever he or she is going through, she will get through. So I hope that puts you at ease and stops your imagination from going really wild. So answering the question of this mother where she says that I really suspect or imagine or I'm afraid that my daughter is really conscious of her body or her weight or her height or her size or her complexion or whatever it is. The 5 points today are: the first one, suspect and imagination might just be that. The second point is, please do not create a problem where there is none. The third thing is, sometimes we tend to reflect our own weaknesses of our children. So refrain from that. The fourth thing, helicopter parents. Step back, take a breather. Fifth point, trust and confidence in your child that they will be able to manage to get through whatever it is with your parental support in the background. So if you have any further queries, I look forward to hearing from you. Email me on sunainaathena@gmail.com, or you could call me on 05613999033. And this is the last call for you to sign up for my 7-day challenge where I help you to learn some secret skills to be able to communicate to your child and to help them to follow through without turning into a nag. Take care. Bye for now.